Hello, welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are looking at Vintage Christmas. There is a punch and there is another stamp set in the annual catalogue. This Vintage Christmas is in the new up-and-coming catalogue, which runs the autumn and winter catalogue, which runs from July through to the end of the year. And this stamp set, which has 9, is going to be only £15. So I thought, with everybody being a little bit more frugal this year, that you don't need to have the punch because you can cut them out. The flowers are beautiful. I showed them the other day. You've got some Christmas sentiments in here, which are lovely. But you can do a lot with these bottles if you want the bottles without getting all of the other bits and pieces. So I thought I would show you how. I'm using Starry Sky as a base and my mat is, as always, 1/4 of an inch smaller. So that's what we're starting with. And I have just cut a couple of mats so you can see how easy it is to actually cut the bottles out if you want to. I don't think I'm going to cut the bottles out. I'm going to just have it as a 1 layer because, again, I know that some of you don't enjoy fussy cutting, but I thought that we would have a go and see what we can do with it. So I need the 2 bottles and that's all I'm using from this set. But as I say, because it is a very economical set price wise, it means that it is something that you can use a lot, and so I want the larger bottle and then the smaller bottle at the front. So I'm going to do these in Starry Sky. It's a really lovely blue, and I think blue bottles, there's something about that sort of really lovely tone to a blue bottle. So we're going to have this one in down here on the bottom. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that. Now I'm going to get ink all over my fingers. I've ordered a new chamois because my other one I'd had right since the beginning and it has just got really rather revolting, so I'm using some wet wipes, and I probably should get a new one because I've been doing a few. As you know, I try and do my cards and things on the same day. I'm going to have to clean that off again, but that can stay there for now. And then we've got this one, which is the other bottle, and so I just need to put this mask in on top like that. It's a dark colour, so I need to be careful that I have let it dry. When you've got a really dark colour and this ink pad is very juicy still, you need to be sort of a little bit careful. So I'm just going to put this just across, not by a lot, just by a little bit. And then, oh, it didn't quite come out into that little space, did it? Can I get it back in on here? I might be able to. In fact, I think I probably can. Just get that in on there because it's what's happening is it's just catching on because this is too big. So I'm going to sneak this one out. Come on. Without moving it too much. Right, sneak that out and hopefully I can just get this little bit in. Like that. Yes, that's better. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so you've got the other bottle creeping in underneath, which is really rather nice. Okay, so now I have also taken from, because I absolutely love this, Alphabet. It comes with this lovely little punch, or you can buy it together with the punch as a bundle. And you can do all of these different, I've done a few things with it using these lovely backgrounds. So I thought that I would take the little love from the Quiet Meadow, and then I can have that coming in on the bottle, I've done a couple of them because I wanted to have both of them on. So I'm going to have, that's going to come there, that's going to come there, which is fine, and then it needs to have just that little tail off so that it fits in and looks as if it's going around the corner. So I'm just taking this piece off like that, and then that is going to go in like that, because then it looks as if it's coming round the corner. That looks like good, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to just glue these bits on. And I did this with Pool Party because I wanted something that was a little bit paler. So the label on the bottle says love. So that can go in on there, and the other one can go in just underneath. And I've cut it off so, as I say, it then looks as if it's going round the corner. And also it covers up that little tiny boo-boo bit that I didn't quite get right. So there we go. We've now got those, which are the two loves on there. Now, I need two, they're lovely little flowers on here, which I could use, but I'm actually going to use something else to just show that you can use all sorts of different flowers, whatever you've got. So I love the Quiet Meadow, and I think I'm going to have the Quiet Meadow flower coming up. And I need to, again, put my mask in on here. And I think I only want, do I want it up from, I'm not sure which flower I want it to come up from. Let's just cover those two up like that. I also need to make sure that I'm not doing all of it, because it just needs to come where I don't want this piece of this what do you call it, the top of that leaf coming through into the plant. So this is going to be in, I'm going to have to do it in black, I think, because it's got to be coloured. So let's find, I've got some memento out. Yes, here it is. I've got so much on my desk. It's been a crafting day, so I try and get a few videos up at the same time while I'm in the mood for the crafting. Okay, so I'm hoping that that is going to be fine, and we want it to come from here, so wish me luck. I think, yes, that's going to be fine. Look at that, perfect. So that's come out of there. Don't want the other one, just want it like that, because that works perfectly. Quite pleased with that. Then, because this is this lovely Quiet Meadow, I really love Quiet Meadow. It's just such a beautiful set. I'm going to add some, and again, I might do it in, I'm taking this out because I've got lots of scrubbly bits on here and I'm going to go off the edge. So I just want to, before we start colouring this, I want to take some of these words here because I really like them, because it just takes it vintage, and maybe some of the spots as well. And I'm going to do those in, let's do the words first. I can never remember which way they go up. I keep saying that, don't I? It's been one of those things that you can't really tell. I'm going to use the Starry Sky, and oh, that's the right way up. Good, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it off once because I don't want too much of it on there. And then we can have a little bit like that. And then again, stamp it off. When you don't want too much on there, you can just sort of take it through like that. So I've got the words coming through, which is how I want it. I'm going to have to clean these stamps up afterwards, so I'm just going to put them out over here. And then the splots, because the splots always work quite well, and I'm going to use those in the pool party to just tie that pool party together. Have I got my pool party out? Not sure. I might have put it away. Have I put it away? Might have to do another colour if I can't find it. I'd say I've got so many different bits out. A craft room should always be full. So when you've got all sorts, when you're doing lots, you have everything out at the same time. Let me just have a little look and see if I put it back. Yes, I have. Right, I'd actually put that one back. So I want the pool party to go with this one, and then we can take just a little bit of that in across on here. With this stamp, I do love this stamp. It is just so good at just building up little things on there. Perfect. Might have just some on coming right off the edge there. And I want just a little tiny bit down on there. Lovely. Okay, so that's given that. Then I'm just going to stamp this off on here for now, and then I can clean it up afterwards. Okay, so let me just put this back on here so we've got a cleaner piece for you to see. And I need to, let's just get the base in so we can see how we're doing. That's looking lovely, and as I say, it's literally just one layer. Now we need to colour in those flowers. Now I think I am going to, because I haven't used these for a little while, and they are some of my favourites, which are our lovely watercolour pencils. And they're really good for doing little tiny images like this, and you don't need to spend a huge amount of time. So we need a couple of greens. So let's have the Granny Apple Green and the, I think that's Old Olive, which should work nicely. So let me just take this off of here, and all I'm going to do is to just take some of those in on here. And I can just elongate those pieces that were just a little shy. It doesn't matter too much, because again, we're just getting a feel with the pencils. It's great because you don't have to worry too much about being overly precise. It's just a matter of giving a hint of colours and things coming through. So that's the pale, and then I'm just going to take the dark and just give a little bit more definition coming through, so we can just get a little bit of light and shade. And again, I'm not, you can see I'm doing it very roughly, because you don't need to be overly precise. It's just a matter of bringing up. People have worried about using their pencils and things. You don't have to. Now the flowers, I might do blue flowers actually. So let's have a look. This is the pool party, so let's have a look and see for doing just some of these. Oh, these are going to be pretty, aren't they? So I'm just doing in on the centre and up with the buds. It's really lovely just doing colouring in, and you don't have to do too much. Then I'm going to take the Pacific Point, which again will work with the blues. As long as you keep your same sort of tonals, they will work. And as I say, this is coming, hope you can see this. I haven't got a zoom in on my camera. It's very much a sit and point, and I either have it quite close or far away, so I tend to keep it sort of in between one to the other. But you can see on here, as I say, I'm not spending huge amounts of time with this. I'm just doing a little bit of colour, and then we'll take a yellow which will just give the centre of the flower in here. Forgot to do that one. Let's do around the outside. And as I say, you don't have to. You can add water if you want to, but you don't have to with these. They're really highly pigmented, so that you can just have them as just lovely pencils like that. And I think that let's put it on the base. I think that makes a beautiful, very simple one layer card, but using the pretty bottles, and it's so not Christmassy. You know, you can use it on all sorts, and that's what I say, mix and match, use what you've got. I don't even need a sentiment on there because I've got love, so that's enough. I can save these and put a different sentiment on. So the sets we've used, the brand new Vintage Christmas, which is coming in the July to December mini catalogue. The Quiet Meadow, which has been around for a while, and I absolutely love, because it's great for doing this sort of, you know, slightly vintagey, really pretty. And then the Alphabet, which again I'm using so much to do the little labels on the bottle, which just gave it a little bit of extra dimension, and this really sweet little punch that goes with it, which is called the Best Label Punch. And as I say, lots of things to do with that one. So as always, thank you so much for watching me. Please be safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye bye.